Velsanet's third white paper defines the Multi-Optical-Core Transceiver, the MOCT. It abandons packet switching and connectors entirely, forming deterministic, parallel end-to-end optical paths through physics alone. Connectivity becomes passive, structural, and physically authenticated. There are no switching chips. Optical paths form through physical parallel cores, not forwarding logic. There are no connectors. Fibers are fused at the factory as inseparable parts of the device. And there is no routing. Deterministic end-to-end paths replace stateful packet handling entirely. The multiplane matrix and the MOCT operate as a single physical substrate. The path runs from the network AI through the topology plane into the matrix, the parallel transceiver, and out to fiber of 5 meters or more. Optical paths form purely through physical cores. No switching, no forwarding. The MOCT is a fixed, non-pluggable module integrated directly with the matrix. It holds MEMS ultrafine contacts for alignment, tens to hundreds of parallel optical cores, 8 channels per core, and pre-attached fibers of 5 meters or more, together forming a continuous optical chain without a single connector. Four limitations cannot be solved by software. Connectors wear out through insertion cycles and contamination. Electrical switching keeps the path serial, blocking true parallelism. Single-path architectures collapse from one microbend, and optical paths cannot authenticate themselves at the physical layer. A new physical architecture is required. The matrix and transceiver integrate into 4 physical layers. First, the polymer-form optical core layer, where each core splits into 8 fixed channels. Second, the ultrafine mechanical contact layer for static alignment. Third, the semiconductor and MEMS layer anchoring hundreds of cores. Fourth, the permanently fused fiber layer. Every optical core is divided into 8 fixed physical channels. Channel 1 handles sensing and control, device authentication, alignment verification, and bootstrap. Channels 2 through 8 carry parallel optical data. Because all channels are fixed and non-switchable, the paths stay deterministic, passive, and immune to logical interference. The parallel base unit is a 12-core ribbon. Density scales in multiples of 12, stacked layer by layer. Phase 1 reaches around 100 cores, Phase 2 2 to 500, Phase 3 over 1000. This ribbon-based parallelism enables independent optical circuits and hyperdimensional topology expansion. Reliability is not an add-on. It follows directly from the physical design. With no pluggable modules, semiconductor-grade alignment, multi-core fault tolerance, and permanently fused fibers, the MOCT achieves a mean time between failures 10 times or more above pluggable optics. It behaves like a solid-state optical medium. Fault tolerance is inherent in the parallelism, not added through logic. During initial link sensing, defective cores are automatically excluded via channel 1 of each core. The remaining cores keep channels 2 through 8 active, so even with partial degradation of a 12-core ribbon, the system continues to operate normally. The contrast is stark. Where QSFP and SFP modules are replaceable, the MOCT is fixed. Where they use external connectors, it uses pre-attached fused fiber. Where they carry 4 to 8 cores, it carries 100 to over 1000. Connector loss disappears, and AI physical control becomes native rather than impossible. By fusing fixed optics, semiconductor-grade alignment, MEMS stability, parallel multi-core transport, and permanently bonded fiber, the MOCT becomes the first AI-operable physical photonic substrate. It behaves less like a networking component and more like a solid-state optical medium, enabling parallel end-to-end connectivity at a scale telecom cannot reach.